Howdy. Day 29, almost a month of COVID Mageddon 2020, hashtag grounded. Everything's kind of settled in. We've got the normal routine, get up at the right time, we take our showers, we come out and plug things into work, and Joan runs off to work, and I sit down and work all day, and it's kind of a routine. We've fallen into the routine of, or I've fallen into the routine of using the online meetings, a lot of chattings. Meetings are still getting longer, but people are getting more comfortable with them. It's still really hard to cut it off in the evening. I think my wife would agree with that. Or at least it's hard for me. It's not hard for her. She's pretty good at discipline like that, or setting boundaries. I'm not as good. But today we got good news. As I think you know, we started some limited production at work earlier in the week because we had some interstate commerce stuff that we needed to do. And then the governor just announced that residential construction, lots of constructions, can start up again as long as they have the right protocols in place and are taking worker safety and social distancing and all that into account. So that's good. It's really awesome. So we had a meeting this afternoon. We're putting together our ramp back up to production so we can supply that residential home building industry with the stuff that we make and they need from us. So we're kind of excited about that. It's going to take us several days to get ramped all the way back up, to get people back in, to reactivate the supply chain and everything that's going on like that. We've set up protocols at work for coming in and surveying and taking temperatures, and we've got all that pretty well worked out. I was actually watching that on the videos today, and I think we're doing a good job of watching out for what the employees or for the employee safety. It's an important thing, and safety is real important to my company, and this is just another aspect of safety. So off we go. Yesterday we tried another local restaurant. We've been trying to support our local restaurants during this time, and a couple of them have been regular. They're typically sit-down restaurants. I don't think to-go is a big part of what they do, but we wanted to try one of the ones that we liked. The gal that runs it's a favorite of my daughter. She's sassy. What that means is the two of them gang up on me. But that's okay. I like their food there. I think what I have figured out is that restaurants that are normally sit-down restaurants shouldn't do takeout. I don't think they're equipped maybe for keeping it as fresh or putting it together so that it survives as well. It was a Mexican restaurant, and they said it'd be 20 minutes, and we showed up a little bit earlier, and it was ready when we got there, and then we came back home, and the food didn't really survive the to-go experience very well. I mean, mine tasted pretty good. I had chicken enchiladas in mole, and it was fine. It survived pretty well, but Joan had a tostada and Allie had a taco salad, and those things didn't really stay crunchy. They didn't really hold up really well. But we still did it. It was still good Mexican food for the most part. We enjoyed that. But that's something to watch out for, is those restaurants that aren't really equipped for doing to-go may not do a really great job. That was an interesting thing. There's a group of coworkers, friends, and we've been looking for wipes. And one of the gals that I work with, that we've picked some stuff up from Costco for her, she noticed that Walmart had some wipes, some disinfectant wipes, and she picked us up a couple of them. So it's kind of fun. We've had a couple of these interactions with coworkers and people that need supplies, and you see them and you grab them, and kind of the community of that has been interesting. I finally found, I think I'd asked you guys and I put it on Facebook, if anybody knew somebody with 1 degree of separation from the virus, because I didn't know anybody with it. I still don't know anybody with it. And I have only ever talked to one person who knows a person that has a relative or a close friend that is infected. And it's the guy that does some of the alarm programming for our system at work. And he came in the other day. We needed to make some changes because the alarm kept going off incorrectly. But his mother-in-law had it, and it was really hard on her. And I'm like, wow. So finally, I know somebody that knows somebody. I don't know anybody with it, and I hope I don't ever, but still, it's interesting how prevalent it is and what an impact this virus has had on our life. And it's not like I have a giant sphere of friends, but I was talking to my boss today, same thing. He does not know anybody with it. So that's an interesting piece of information, I guess, maybe. And I've been hearing a lot lately about tracking contact. There's a couple of phone apps, and Apple and Google have got together to talk about it, and now Microsoft is working with somebody else. I don't remember who it is. And one of the smartwatch companies has got a device that Ford is using that tracks contacts, and I understand how valuable that could be in, controlling this. I'm a little afraid of how valuable it is at controlling us. I know it sounds like I should have a tinfoil hat on, but do I really want to be tracked? And at first when I heard that Apple and Google were actually talking to each other about it, I was a little excited because they both shown to be pretty protective of my rights. And then they said that they weren't going to develop it, that the individual states would do it. And I'm like, that's not who I want developing that. They're having trouble running those websites that they should be running. They shouldn't be trying to program this stuff. And will it become important, or will it still be important by the time a state agency can get around to making an app that would then work and interoperate with other state agencies? And I'm not excited about being tracked by the government. I suspect they already can track me also, my little phone came on. They know where I go, I guess. It shouldn't bother me. It's just a little too explicit. I've got a number of Amazon devices in the house, and a lot of people say, I can't believe you have that in the house. They're listening in on you. Yet everybody's got one of these things. Everybody's got one of these things, and it can listen in. It's got 2 cameras on it, not just one, but 2 cameras on it. So, I don't know. Speaking of this one has facial recognition. It kind of struggles a little bit with my beard. Almost 30 days worth of growth on that. I'm not sure if I like it or not. What do you guys think? One other thing. If you're a follower on my YouTube channel, you might have gotten notification of a video that I put up there for tracking laser, or it's a laser that detects respiratory droplets. So they have a person speaking louder and softer, and you can see in the laser light all of they call it respiratory droplets. It's spit. You can tell how much people are spitting when they through the laser. And we wanted to use it at work, so we got it pulled off so that we could do that. And I put it on my YouTube account because I didn't have another place to host it. And because the way they wanted to publish it only goes through YouTube. And they decided not to, so we posted the entire article. That video where typically these little videos that I do right here are going to have 5 or 6 or 10 hits, maybe at the most, and probably half of them are me going back to look at something. That one has got 30,000 views, almost 31,000 views. I have no idea. I just put it up there so that we could link to it, and somehow it's gotten picked up by the algorithms, and it's gone viral for me. I mean, that's nothing. 30,000 is nothing compared to some of the people whose videos that I watched that within this length of time would have had, 200,000 or 300,000. But to me, it's kind of exciting and kind of interesting that video got to be viewed 30,000 times. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. So anyhow, that's all I got. It's a Friday night. Looking forward to the weekend. Don't know what we're going to do. It's supposed to rain. So anyhow, like, subscribe, leave me comments. I'm always interested in what people have to say. And anyhow, be safe out there, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.